Audra at Home is filmed in front of a live Pitbull audience.
What is up, all my queerdos, weirdos, and brohos? I hope you are having a great day. This was a fun live that I got to do with my good friend, Killer King, aka Josh, and this is reality. If y'all enjoy this, 100 likes lets me know that we should definitely do this again. The full live is up for patrons and channel members, and I hope you enjoy. My face is so clean.
To, kind of keep kicking off with a bang, my leaning into my love of media. Yo, we gonna be talking about Bling Empire, and it's
oh my God. It's so messy. I have such strong opinions. I need you to know I actually just finished the season at like 4 o'clock because
season 1 or season 2?
Season 2. I'm like all the way caught up.
Same.
I just I had to finish like later this afternoon because I've been like so busy all week, and I've been watching like a couple of other things, and like The Circle is on. And if you ever want to talk about The Circle, by all means, please call me because that's my show.
Listen, if this goes well, we'll just be doing this as often as possible.
That is fine.
With Josh and Audra.
That is fine. We can by all means do that because y'all may not know, but I fucking love reality TV. Because here is the thing. These are situations that I would never be in.
Thank you.
Okay, this is mess that I would never be in.
Thank you. Like, Kane loves trash movies. I don't know if you watch her channel. She loves trash movies. She does like a whole thing where she like reviews bad movies.
Yes.
On Saturday. Live for it. But I don't want to watch those movies. I don't like trashy movies, like bad movies, like deliciously bad.
Right.
But trashy reality TV is my kryptonite. And
oh God, yes. I've been to the entire first season and a few episodes. Yes, I would love, if I was Asian, I would love to be on Bling Empire.
Yes, because I want to hang out with Kevin the Himbo.
Oh my God. I want to hang out with Kevin and probably Anna sometimes.
Oh my God,
sometimes.
Anna.
There's caveats. There's caveats to Anna though.
Well, don't be Christine.
Okay, period. Do not be Christine. That's rule number 1. Do not be Christine. She said, oh my God. That's oil and water right there.
What did you think when Anna had the party and she invited Christine, but had her invitation specially made to say that it starts at 9? So Christine showed up at 9 o'clock when it was over.
That is so fucked up. Like, that was so fucked up. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, girl, you were next level petty. But it was so, like, I know that Christine was just like, bitch, are you for real? Like, what the fuck? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. That would be so embarrassing. Like, you show up and you're like, hey, y'all.
Yeah, you're like dressed. You're like ready to go. We're like, we're leaving.
And she's like, oh, you're all leaving? Yeah, everything's over. And she's just like,
what the fuck? Like, at that point, like, why not just not send her an invitation? Like, I feel like not sending her an invitation is a little less rude than sending one that says the party starts an hour after it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Because she didn't want any smoke from anybody for not inviting her. So she was like, oh, I invited her.
Yes, but it's like, okay, but like, I'm still going to bring the smoke because this is bullshit. And you know it, and I know it. Like,
yeah, but she knows, like, Anna knows Christine is a weak ass bitch. For those of you who
know the value of the dollar and to
all right, don't push it, okay? I tried to be nice, but I could give a fuck.
Christine is like,
oh my God,
try hard, as Emily put it. Just like this try hard, like, I'm married to Chinese royalty and I have to like mind my P's and Q's and like just all this stuff. And it's annoying. And it seems like she's trying like so
like,
hard.
Literally like, so hard.
There's a side of me that you also don't know, Anna.
You're so funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
No, but you are.
I'm like, girl, you have a personality somewhere underneath that, and sometimes
somewhere
I like it.
Okay, literally, I'm like, and like that's the thing. Anna always calls her boring, and she's right because that's the face she puts forward. She never lets us like see like who she really is. Or like,
she said, "You're boring."
she said that in 2 seasons.
Like in her face.
She has called her boring for
Look,
3 years.
Anna rocks out with her tits out. Just she don't care. She
Yeah.
really like I really like that is who I want to be.
Yeah, I think that
I'm,
Anna
like,
is really cool.
Trying to get to my Anna era of life.
Right? I think that
They've
she's
already got the
cool.
beauty part down. I just need to
Period. Okay, yes.
because like I can't like listen. My neighbors across the way have probably like there's probably somebody who knows my schedule enough that's like waiting. It's time for them to lotion.
Literally, I know that I am the naked neighbor.
Yeah.
Like I know that. Like there's no way. My like blinds are like always open because I have a ton of plants in here.
Yeah.
And that fact just leaves my brain.
Yeah.
Because I also don't close my bathroom door because it's not like anybody's gonna barge into my room. So
because I lotion in the kitchen, living room area because
yeah.
I just finished taking my steaming hot hell shower. Like I don't want to put lotion on and be all wet. That doesn't make sense. So I'm just like out there. Everybody's like, so we're the naked
Okay.
neighbor. High five.
Okay. But yeah, I definitely think that Anna is like a very like cool lady.
Yeah.
And she kind of tells it like, this is what it is. And if you don't like it, the door is literally right there.
I always don't, but there's a thing about her where I feel like when she's walking around and stuff, she acts like she's far more frail than she is.
Yeah, yeah. She like
I mean,
gives
there's
off like her like energy is like weird because she will be like badass bitch, but then she'll be walking around and it's like, are you okay? Like
I know.
you got some, you hiding something, sister.
Yeah, because she's just like,
Right? Just like
just kind of
I'm
like
like-
hobbles around, and then, but then she's like killing it in photo shoots. You're like, ooh.
right, and she looks so good.
I'm like, I feel, you know, Big Trouble in Little China. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but you know how like, I can't remember the name of the like ultimate bad guy, but how he wanders up and then he's like,
Right.
and he has like all these like superpowers and he's like gonna fuck shit up, like he's just walking around like he's a weird old man and can't do anything, and then like he's just like, meh, and you're like, whoa, that's what Anna reminds me of.
Yeah, very much that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite on the show?
Besides Anna, I have to say Kevin because I hate Kane.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that because
Mhm.
that's the top of my list of people I do not like.
Very top.
Especially after this season, like the last 3 episodes, I was ready to, I literally was gripping my fucking TV screen because I was ready to put my face through it. I was so mad.
I was like
Oh.
yelling. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like screaming.
Okay. I think my favorite is Jamie. She's just kind of cool.
I like Jamie, but like, I don't feel like there's a lot. going
No.
on.
And that's why I like it. That's why I like her because she doesn't like, she's never like involved in all of the bullshit. She's literally just like, I come here, I show up, I look good as fuck, I have a good time, and then I leave.
That is true.
And that's how I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? She just comes in, understood the assignment, kills it in the fashion, and bounces.
But like, her date was super awkward though.
Before.
You ride horses?
I don't do the racing, I do the jumping.
Wow, so you grew up doing a lot of...
Then I was in fashion because I always knew this whole time
That's so cool.
that I wanted to do
Yeah.
something.
Oh my God, that date was so uncomfortable. I mean, I also thought it was weird because he was kind of way fucking older than her.
Yeah,
So
she's
I really thought, who was that other girl? Dorothy? Is that her?
I can't remember her name because she just randomly showed up this season. and I
Yeah,
was
she
like,
just kind of comes in and out, and I'm like, but that date was so uncomfortable.
You do some modeling, right?
Yeah, so,
That was how my mom was when I first got into it. She was hoping.
And I'm like, did they edit it so he didn't say anything, or does she really just talk that much?
That's what I'm wondering. 'Cause, like, 'cause- so y'all, Well, what happened in the show is that at some point, like her little friend, Jamie's friend, is trying to get Jamie to go out on a date. And I don't know. I actually feel like she gives off mad ace vibes, if you want my opinion. I don't think she gives
Truly, yeah.
I
don't think she gives a fuck about that. Like, I don't think that that's at the top of her priorities.
It's not. And like, it's very clear that like dating is not.
And that's
like,
even what she said before the date. She was like, I'm cool. Like,
yeah, I really do feel like she gives off, and again, I'm not here to like judge anybody's sexuality, but I just feel like to me, she gives off like serious ace vibes. Like she just wants to live her life and enjoy herself, and she cares not about anything else outside of that. And you can clearly see that whenever somebody's trying to hit on her, she's just like,
okay.
She's not really interested in that at all.
Exactly.
See, Emily feels it too. She's talking to Dorothy about sex. I was like, ace vibes.
Jamie.
Yeah, I don't feel like that is something that she's interested in. Period.
Yeah, literally, like that's not.
Like she's gonna do it later. I don't feel like she's gonna. I'm watching her right now, just be like, she is completely like. Anytime somebody's hit on her, she's just been like.
Literally, and she's 23. Like, leave the girl alone.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like,
she doesn't need to date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she doesn't feel that need or desire, then don't push it on her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it because like culturally, I totally understand. Yeah. But like,
realistically,
y'all live in LA though.
So old.
Okay. Yes. First of all, he's literally 13 years older than her.
Thank you.
Like, and I thought that was weird that like the other girl was like, no, you need to talk to him. You need to get his number. No, y'all need to go on a date. Like, do they?
Do they?
What do they have in common?
Yeah, because he didn't even see him interested. Like, I think he thought she was cute or whatever. But like
and he would be right to think that, but like
she's cute. But it's just like she wasn't interested, and so like, because the way that they edited this date, I
a dog. I was obsessed with dogs when I was little. It's like by like the ocean area, like near out more.
Like, bitch, like, if you don't take a breath.
He can like only take a breath.
Okay, literally.
She's like, well, because the way that the date ends, y'all.
I actually got to get going. I have an appointment with a friend.
Yeah, I was like, you just lied, okay? But
like,
I don't know.
You couldn't just be like, I'm not really feeling this, because she wouldn't have cared.
Literally, she would not have cared. You would have not have broken her. Like, first of all, look at her. She's incredible. Second of all, like, she does not care about you. Like,
yeah, obviously, she didn't care for you.
Like, she literally does not care about you. She did not care to even listen to you. But I mean, she's right, because maybe she's right, because men don't need to talk that much. So
I was trying to be open to dating, but I think the right person will come at the right time.
That's true.
Maybe she knows something we don't know.
That is very true. If I should deign to ever go on a date with a man again, if I should date, if I should ever,
you don't have to say it, friend. We know.
Yes. Bling Empire is the only show I feel like no one is sleeping with each other. And I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah, it's not it's not like, well, I mean, kind of, because our favorite himbo,
he's a himbo,
does like to, he does like to date inside the group though.
But he's still finding his Asianness.
He's fine as all hell. Okay, when he was eating in the bed, I was like, I would let you eat in my bed.
Thank you.
I was like, I really would. Okay, share. Give me another fork. Okay. Hello. I will say I really liked the idea of him and Kim having a relationship.
Yeah.
I really liked it, but the lie detector really pissed me off.
Ooh.
And then
so starting with the lie detector, I liked.
Okay, I was like, where do you want to start? Because it's a lot.
Like I liked Kim and Kevin together. I thought that they complemented each other well. Like she's very fun and exciting and outgoing, and he is like more of a calming influence. He would be like more home for her, you know, like she goes
Yeah,
out
and
first
like
and all this stuff, and then she come home to like a safety net and somebody who wanted to like be there for her and like all of this stuff.
yeah,
But
and he like doesn't care about her like status and shit like that,
thank
which I think is
you.
really important,
He really does
especially for like what we're watching, you know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah,
the
because she's
whole
like
idea
now
of the show is the status of these people.
yeah, and she's now like a huge DJ now, you know, like she
Yeah,
was trying
exactly.
from season 1 and now she is season 2.
Like,
So
period.
here she is.
Yeah.
And but then her trust issues, I understand that you can have trust issues or whatever, but asking someone to take a lie detector test to date you, baby.
Yeah.
I was just done with her after that. I was like, that's really
Yeah,
because I had gotten mad with her earlier from season 1 when she threw the eggplant pump for monetization purposes. The eggplant pump in Anna's house out the window when she had that dude throw it out the window. I was like, girl, that's not your house.
That was
and then she
so
apologized.
Yes, it was so messy. I was like, oh my God, y'all are so young and childish. Like, and you wonder why like Anna was mad at literally everyone that season. Like,
Yeah, and she
because
didn't
y'all
like
came to her house and acted a fucking fool.
and she wouldn't apologize. That was the problem. Is she just kept being like, I didn't do anything. And I'm like, you wandered around in someone else's home.
Literally,
And
where you
while
were not supposed to
didn't
be.
yeah.
Like,
And while you didn't throw it out, you did.
you're a
egg it
guest
on.
at this party that is being hosted at my home. You are not a guest of my home. That is
Thank
two
you.
distinctively different things. And if you can't understand that, you're too young to come to a party at my home.
Thank you. Because if somebody came to my home and started throwing out my pleasure principles, I would be very upset.
I knew as soon as she met up with Kane when they got home from the road trip, I knew it was going to be a big fucking mess because he's a messy bitch. Like, he is so messy because he needs to protect. He is projecting the feelings about what he's got going on at home with his family
Yes.
on everybody else. So as a defense, literally as a defense mechanism, instead of talking about himself, he deflects all of that to everyone else. So he stays talking about everybody else's business so that no one is talking about his. Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. Okay, like,
Because the way that he has been in everyone's business, telling their business is too much. Kevin and Kim are starting to kind of date. They're trying to hit it off. Like, things are getting cute, you know? And it's
right?
like,
Literally.
cool. And then Kane decides to tell Kim that before, mind you, before Kevin and Kim even decided to date, Kevin slept with somebody else. I don't know what that has to do with the person in China.
Literally, I don't know what that has to do with literally fucking anything, because unless y'all made a vow that y'all was going to be celibate until y'all got together, why do it matter? You know what I'm saying? You're a human, and Kevin likes to date. Kevin is single. What? Is that not what we're like supposed to do? Literally, he's fine as hell and he's single. Is he not supposed to date?
He's tall.
Like, is he not supposed to? Like, okay.
I'm like, he is tall, hot, and single. Tall. He is
Okay,
tall,
like,
tall, hot, single.
like, come on. Literally. And that's my thing. I'm like, so he, like, and he said, like, obviously we don't know what the true timeline of that was. Kane tried to say it was like the week before, but like, my thing is, even if it was the week before, you had no intentions or plans to do anything.
Thank you.
You didn't even know how he felt about you. And newsflash, you can have relations with someone and still feel a different way about someone else. I don't know. I know that might be like a shocking revelation for some, but you can, I promise.
Doing all this, they be making their lives messy.
Okay, literally.
And it's like, I'm really annoyed that not enough people stood up for Kevin in that situation.
Yeah,
like,
I was really mad.
We were just like letting it, and I'm like, no, are y'all not listening to what is happening here? Like,
and then
spreading business that has nothing to do with what's happening right now, which is causing problems for Kevin in his relationship that he's trying to get moving. And now y'all just sat here and let him, you know, and all Kane has to, Kim is my friend. Kim is my friend.
That's
like,
it.
And
I was trying to protect my friend. Like, were you though? Which one? Because I thought Kevin was your friend. Like, I thought Kevin was your friend.
Kevin, it's our precious, precious himbo from obviously
Literally.
Piranha, that is Kim.
And that's my thing. And I think that, like, I'm just so mad that Kane intervened because I don't think Kim would have, like, done the whole, like, lie detector thing.
Yeah.
Like, I get that she's insecure. I get that she was hurt in her past relationship. Who the fuck hasn't been, okay?
Yeah.
Duh. Like, we're grown people. Who the fuck hasn't been hurt by a relationship?
Yeah.
Be serious. But for her to, like that lie detector test and then to be in the lie detector test and lie about wanting to be fucking with him. Like, first of all, you put me through this, but you don't even really want to be with me? Like, what was the point? Like, you're just wasting our time and thousands of dollars. That shit is not like $100, y'all. Like, it's not just like, oh, $100 lie detector test. It's not realistic.
Do you know what I said after she did that? I was like, she belongs to the streets. And I was so
literally
mad. I've never said that before in my life, but all of a sudden, like, she belongs to the streets. Because no, you did not make him do a lie detector test and all this stuff just to be like, I don't even want to be with him. Like,
literally, I was like, what? And
so, like, for the first time, I loved Anna and Christine actually sitting down and talking, because when Anna looked at Christine and said, girl, do you really think, she's like, if I hurt you, I would go to jail. Do you think you're worth that?
Okay, do you think you're worth it?
Just like,
when she said, fuck off. I was like, what?
And then, but then we get to the meat and potatoes where Christine spills the about messy ass Kane again. Find out how messy this bitch has really been being. Hey, Fia.
Literally.
Because
like literally like, everybody's business.
Confidence. I was not expecting him to go spread this everywhere, which is why it got the way that it got. I wasn't expecting this to get all big like this. I was talking to my friend in confidence, and then when Anna's like, see how much we can get accomplished when you just calm the fuck down.
Right? She's like, see what happens when you don't get defensive.
I know.
And I'm like, I mean, I get it because, you know, she was literally crying, telling this to Kane that she felt like not well and unsafe. And then here he goes making it everybody's business. Because like, why did he need to tell Kim and then bring Kim with him to Anna's house to talk about it?
That's the thing. And oh my God, I almost forgot. And at the party where he talks in front of Paula Abdul, where Kane talks about Cherie's man having another family.
So we got to talk about that because I have lots of thoughts. Because after episode 5, we really do not see Cherie.
We do not.
For the rest, literally, she just dropped off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you do have 2 families.
Yep. Another family. So and I'm like, boy. And Anna has to look at him and go like, we're not talking about that here. And
like, stop. Exactly. Okay, as she should, because that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, there's literally no reason.
Yeah.
Like, because at the end of the day, you're like I said, not be a good friend. Because if you're a good friend, why wouldn't you just go, hey, Cherie, this is what I heard from, and if you don't want to say who, sure, whatever, I don't care. But like, this is what I heard from so-and-so. They said that Jesse has another family on you. Like, I just want to make sure that I, as a friend, tell you that. Because if I did not tell you that and then it came out that that was the truth, I would feel really shitty.
Yes.
But no, you spent half a season telling one person here and one person here and one person here and one person here. And then you told the whole group at a time that was not fucking appropriate.
Yeah.
And then like never really resolved it with Cherie. And it's just like,
so Cherie had to be at every gathering feeling you talk shit about her. Literally,
she just fucking an outsider. Like, y'all literally pushed her to the out so that you could talk about her family. And I'm just like, that's really like fucked up. Like, as like a friend to her, like that's supposed to be like y'all's friend. That's kind of shitty that you literally spent half the season pushing her out of the group so that you could talk about how to talk to her. Okay, yeah, because
your favorites are Jamie and Anna.
And Avi Kevin's. My least favorites are Kane and what is that other girl's name?
Christine.
Yeah, Christine. She's She's very boring. I would love to see her like be interesting, like show her like real personality without all of this like I have to keep up with the Joneses. Because when Anna clocked her, I know she was mad. But Anna was like, all y'all do is care about money. Y'all only care about money and material things. Y'all only care about accumulating and holding on to wealth. Y'all only care about how you look in the eye of other people. And she was like, well, I don't think. And Anna was like, well, I do.
Yeah, and then she tried to turn it back on Anna and be like, well, you have this. She's like, so?
Okay,
That's
and?
not my personality, though. So,
Okay,
y'all, we have learned that the straights are not okay. We have learned that y'all only be watching Bling Empire if you are not already. Make sure that you are following Josh again, Killer King, on Twitch, Twitter. I'll have all the information in the description box below. Enough for y'all. And Josh, thank you so much for hanging out. And look, this is gonna be a series now, reality.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad.
Thank you for coming. I love you so much. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thank y'all for spending your time with us. Bye.
Bye.